You should know as much as possible about money as you can so you can make the right decisions. A lot of people you're going to be bringing into this business will be because they want to know more about finances. Okay? They blame themselves for all the bad things that have happened now in the last 5 or 10 years to them because they didn't know enough. Because we've already blamed everybody else, haven't we? We blamed everybody. Now people are being a little introspective and they're saying, maybe I should have known more. So we have to know that they want to be educated. So you have to be in that position to educate them. I think the American dream, is under siege. Will life for this little guy be better than his father's or his grandfather's, do you think? Right now? Probably not. And that's because of all these things. Unemployment close to 10%, underemployment at 20% or higher, layoffs of hundreds of thousands of teachers. You think those people need an opportunity? Yeah. They need an opportunity. 50% of college graduates this year will not get a job. They'll try, they won't. Stock market volatility, real estate losses, low interest rates on savings accounts, retirement account losses and income running out on those accounts, inflation fears heading back, income taxes not just the increases looming, but they're happening, and retirement income going away for retirees, as well as widespread uncertainty. So all those things have caused problems, haven't they? I think everyone in the nation has felt at least a little bit of that. They have. So what we have to do is provide a solution. And we do have a solution, but it's not us, it's you. The solution now is being in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Right now, it's estimated that 2 out of 3 Americans will try to start some form of business over the next 18 months. Can you imagine that? 2 out of 3 Americans will start their own business in the next 18 months. Why is that? 2 reasons. They're not making enough money, and they can't find a second job. So what's their only alternative? Start a business. So we're in the perfect position to help them because it's going to be a very small investment, and there's tremendous success on the other end if they focus. There's no franchise over fees. How much does a franchise cost right now? Would you? $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, and you don't have a guaranteed success even if you spend all that money right now. How about keeping your current job? How many people, if we said, here's the best opportunity in the world no matter what, and you believed it, how many people could completely quit their job now just to take advantage of that? Very few people. So you don't have to do that. You can start with us full time. You can run your own business. You get to learn as you make money. You don't have to wait 9 months to make money, which I think is very nice. You don't have to buy all those funky inventory packages. So if you want to sell 100 million boxes of shakes, you got to find something to split those things, right? You don't got to store insurance policies at your house. The insurance company will ship them out to your client for you, okay? You determine your market area. Look at Quinn Dang, Jeff Delgado, all the big leaders. Are they just focused on their one little area, do you think? They're working all over the place. All over the place. So you can too. You decide on your income level. You then are going to do a couple things that I think are very important. You're going to help people reclaim their dreams. You're also going to bring hope back to families. How important are those last two things? I think that's what's going to help your hearts grow. And to me, that's the fun part. Success. I like this guy because he looks funny. Has it evaded you lately? Is it out of reach? Did you used to have it? Do you want it back? You got to ask yourself these questions. And with QS2, we think it's very easy with our 2222, which we call it the QS2 Power 2 platform. Okay? We try to keep everything simple. We have 2 strong product lines. We have licensed and non-licensed products. So if you have an insurance license or a property and casualty license, you can work with our licensed products. If you don't, you can immediately start working with our non-licensed products and start making money. Can you recruit more people or less people if we have more? A lot more, because you don't have to have a license to get started with QS2 anymore. On the license side, we have some great products. Anybody ever hear of FDIC index CDs? Most people heard about CDs, but what are CDs paying right now? About 0.86% for 5-year CDs. So can you imagine someone locking their money up for 5 years to get a 0.86% rate of return? It's only because they're scared. Well, what if we could offer them an FDIC insured CD that has an opportunity to earn 5, 6, 7, even 8% per year? Will they listen to you? How about term insurance? Very simple example would be, everyone understands term insurance. You pay a premium. If you die, they pay your beneficiaries. If you keep living, the term insurance ends, right? That's the old term. How about the new term where you pay your term insurance? If you die, they pay your beneficiary. But if you live for the 20 years and you win, I call it winning, not dying during the 20 years, you win, they give you every penny back in a lump sum at the end of that 20-year time period. How many people want to hear about that? That's right. Everybody does, right? That's called return of premium term. So we have all kinds of products. Do not worry about the products. It's not about the products. We have everything you're going to need to succeed when it comes to product lines. We have 100 insurance carriers. Do you need more than that? No, you don't even want to know about them all. Okay? Two powerful business paths, whether you want to be a big team builder or whether you want to be a professional advisor, we'll take you in, we'll show you what you need to do. Two powerful systems. We have our tremendous builder format system. That's going to show you how to build a giant distribution team like all the big leaders are using right now. The only way people are growing so big in this country right now is by following a system. They're not doing it by luck. They're not doing it because they're good looking or they're really nice or they're really smart. They're doing it because they're following a system. Okay? We also have our production format system, which will help you move that production through your team. Because once you build a team, it's great, but how do you make money? By moving production through the team. You don't make any money by recruitment. You will make money by moving the production through the team. Now, this is my favorite one. The last two is if you have the best idea in the world, it doesn't work unless you also have a huge market. Well, how do you like a market that's over 200 million people? How about 263 million people? Is that a big enough market for you? We're going to have the 77 million baby boomers between the ages of 50 and 64. We know what they need. They need a second income because they're not making enough money. They need to recover their wealth because they lost it all. And they need term and permanent insurance. We're going to offer them all these things in the box. Most people look at this and they skip over QS to opportunity. That's the first thing we're going to always offer every single person we come across is the opportunity. We're not going to offer them the product first. If we're going to offer them a product first, they're going to run. Who wants to buy a product in here right now? Who wants an opportunity right now? Everybody. Okay? Always lead with the opportunity. Then we're going to work with 40 million seniors age 65 and older. They need to go back to work, but they don't need to go back to Walmart. They need to come to QS too. They need lifetime guaranteed income, and they need probably some survivorship life insurance. We're going to work with 82 million millennials, age 20 to 34. You realize that's 5 million more in that age group than A.L. Williams started with when they recruited 1.5 million people. Think about what that means. A.L. Williams started with 77 million target market. We have 82 million just in the millennial group. Think we can be successful? We know what they need. They need to start a cut career, they need low-cost insurance, and they need to start saving money right now. And we're also going to work with the 64 million Generation X's between 35 and 49. They need to make more money because they're not making enough. They need to start accumulating wealth, getting tax benefits, and they probably need some term and permanent insurance. We're going to offer them these opportunities. Is that a big enough market for you?
Yes.
Can you succeed?
Yes.
All right. It's your life pretty much. We just want you to take control of it. We're not going to control you. We don't want to control you. We probably could. So we want you to take control of your own life for once because it is up to you. You get to decide on your own schedule. Isn't that one of the things we really want to be able to do ultimately? Don't you really want that? How about your true value? Anybody feel like they're truly valued at what they've worked over the last 5 years? How about make the income you want? Your quality of life, success, your business growth, and understand that the risks you take are worth the rewards you're going to receive. You get to take control. It's not up to your boss anymore. It's up to you. How about compensation? No one's really interested in how much money they make, are they? Here? Should we skip this part? We're going to give you a quick example on the $10,000 premium. Let's assume we use one of our companies that has 100% of that goes to the associate's compensation pool. It's going to sound weird if you haven't been in insurance, but if you can imagine 10,000 goes in and 10,000 comes out. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But it does work that way. In this case, we have $6,500 go to base compensation. We have 10 promotion levels. Those are important because doesn't everyone love to get promoted? 10 promotion levels. And then we have $3,500 going to generational overrides, and we now are going to go 10 levels down, which we're going to talk about later in the presentation. Then we have a bonus pool of 2.5% of our net profits. So it's a great compensation model, but it looks like this. Our base compensation starts at an associate level, 50%. So if $10,000 of premium gets written, $3,250 goes to someone writing $10,000. That's a lot of money. They've never made 32.5% commission anywhere. All the way down to our vice chairman at 100% of the 65%, or $6,500. We then separate our generational overrides, and we have our first 6 generations. And now, like no one in the industry, which you'll learn about later, we have 7 through 10 generations. It's going to what's going to make many of you in here extremely wealthy over the next 5 years. Just those last little generations. I think it's time to make changes and get ahead. I love this picture. Anybody feel like this? You feel like you're carrying a heavy load? Anybody felt that way in the last 5 years? If you say no, you're lying. How about this? Anybody feel like this? Don't have any options left. You're kind of stuck in the middle of the air. You get about 25,000 pounds on your back and you're in the air like a poor little donkey. Well, we're going going to help you change that. We're going to put you on the starting line. We're going to give you a nice, bright, shiny new suit, a brand new briefcase, and we're going to get you off to a very fast start. And that's because it's easy and it's all we do. So now, we're in the financial services business. Doesn't that sound scary to a lot of people out there? It's money, it's insurance, it's annuities. Like, oh my gosh, what else? Scary. There's only three things we do. It's I for indexing, T for tax efficiency, S for security. Okay? Is that easy to remember then? To keep things simple? Very simple. And we have some great concepts we're going to teach you. It'll take an hour and a half to go through some of these, so we'll do it more training that'll teach you the concepts to teach people, not products, but the concepts of financial security. Very important for you. Well, how about indexing? Would you like to be able to participate in gains while eliminating losses? What if that was true? Would you like that? And how many people would like to hear that? It is true and you can do that. You can participate in gains while eliminating losses. How about tax efficiency? Would you like to defer current taxes, defer future taxes, reduce, eliminate taxes on income? If it was true, would you like to do it? Yeah. It is true. How about for security? Would you like to protect your family, lifestyle, and assets? If it was true, would you do it? Yeah. It is. And you can help other people do the same. The concept of indexing, and this is something Jeff Delgado believes in a lot. I do too. I think you probably believe it at the same 100% level. We believe in indexing because it's a way to protect assets and grow assets. The indexing concept is very simple. A system designed to participate in gains while eliminating losses. Doesn't that sound awesome? This is how it works. Upside potential. When the stock market goes up, typically that's the index based on, is what it's based on. The product will return to you a portion of the gain. Not all the gain, but a portion of the gain. So you don't get all the upside. And then on the down, so here, if the S&P earned these rates of return, 19.5 in 2000, 26.3 in 2004, and let's say you had a 12% cap, here's what you get as far as rates of return. Not as high as the market, right? Does that look like a good deal? It doesn't right there. You're getting way less. It looks like a terrible deal. Why would you take less? Because when the market goes down, you don't lose anything. So when we have these huge losses, you get a 0% rate of return. Now how does it look? Now it looks really good. So how would you like to have a 75% rate of return versus a 26% rate of return, just because of an indexing concept? Think everybody want to hear about that?
Yep.
They will. Here's how it works graphically. Let's say you start with $100,000, and $100,000 went like that. Because if you did not have protection, you were just in the S&P by itself, you'd have to suffer the down. You'd have to suffer more big down. That's what happened between 2000 and 2011. You would have ended with 102,000. With indexing, with a 12% cap, you would not have had any losses in the down years, and you would have ended with 204,000. What if it could work that way? Does it look like almost a bunch of bull up there right now when you look at that? It does, doesn't it? Can you even believe that's how it works? That's exactly how it works. Exactly. 100%, that's exactly how it works. If that's true, how many people do you think will want to hear that from you? Everybody. And in reality, that's the difference between a successful retirement and a not so successful retirement. And you have the power now to help people have a successful retirement out there. Wouldn't that be cool?